Let me ask you something real quick. Have you ever scrolled Zillow or Realtor.com and you found this piece of land and you think, that's it, that's where I'm building? Then you get into it and you really realize you have no idea what you're actually looking at. That's exactly why I'm making this video. Hi, my name is Mark Antonio. I'm a realtor here in Northwest Florida, and land and custom homes are my lane. I work with buyers across Pensacola, Milton, Gulf Breeze, Destin, all the way through 30A, and I'm going to give you the exact 5 things I evaluate before I ever tell my client to move forward on a piece of land. Because here's the truth, just because a lot is listed for sale does not mean it's ready to build on. And the buyers who learn that the hard way, they usually find out after they've put down money. If you're thinking about buying land, whether to build your dream home, invest, or develop, stay with me. This video could save you a serious amount of money. Section 1, can you actually build on it? The first question I ask on any piece of land is simple. Can you actually build on it? And before you say obviously, you'd be shocked how often this gets skipped. The first thing I check is wetlands. Florida has a lot of them. Wetlands aren't always a deal breaker, but they absolutely limit where you can place a structure. You might want to be looking at a 1-acre lot and think you've got room to work with, but half of it is wetland and your buildable area just got cut in half, sometimes more. Next is the flood zones. Being in a flood zone doesn't kill the deal, but it changes your construction requirements, your elevation, and your insurance costs long term. You need to know that before you buy, not after. Then I look at easements. Easements are the section of the property reserved for utilities, drainage, or access. Just because you own the land doesn't mean you can build anywhere on it. And finally, access. Is the property landlocked? Does it have legal road access? Is there easements to get you in and out? The question isn't just, can I buy this lot? It's, can I build the home I actually want on this lot? Those are 2 different questions. Section 2, the hidden costs most buyers never see. Here's where I see buyers get burned the most. And it's not the land price. It's everything that comes after it. Let's talk utilities. You find a lot that's $25,000 cheaper than everything around it. Look, it might be a win, right? Maybe, but here's the thing I want to know. Does it have public water? If not, you're drilling a well. There's a cost. Does it have sewer access? If not, you're installing a septic system, another cost. Is power already on the property line, or does it have to be brought in? How far away is the nearest connection? Etc., etc. Site prep is also a wild card of a lot that a lot of people underestimate. Clearing trees, filling dirt, stormwater management. Depending on the lot, this can run from a few $1,000s to tens of thousands of dollars. I actually walked a lot over in Milton. It looked great on paper. Great price, great location, but once we started digging into it, the site prep and utilities, the real picture got more complicated. That's why I do this up front. The cheapest lot on paper isn't always the cheapest lot in reality. Never forget that. Section 3, zoning can make or break your vision. All right, number 3, zoning. And this one matters more than most people realize. Zoning determines what you're legally allowed to do with the property. And most people just assume it's simple. I want to build a house so long as I'm in residential. Not always. What if you want a detached garage, a guest house, a workshop, space for RV? What if you're thinking long-term and want to use the property as a short-term rental down the road? What if you want a barn-dominium, metal building, agricultural use? Not every property allows those things, even if it looks wide open. There can also be HOA restrictions, architectural control committees, minimum square foot requirements, county-specific rules. That all affects the building even before you pour foundation. And the biggest mistake I see with people is that they fall in love with a lot, they buy it, and then they come to find out that it can't even support their vision. Always start with the end goal, what you want to build and how you want to live, and then go match the property of that. And then work backwards to find the land that fits, not the other way around. Section 4, think like a developer. This is probably my favorite part of the whole process because most people buying land aren't thinking like this. And when I look at a piece of land, I'm not just evaluating what is today. I'm evaluating what the surrounding area is going to look like in 5 to 10 years. What's being built nearby? Are there going to be new neighborhoods, new road improvements planned? Are schools, retail, or employers moving into the area? Where's the growth heading? Northwest Florida is expanding fast. Santa Rosa County, Escambia, Okaloosa, Walton, there's real development pressure moving through this area. And right now, the buyers who understand that land in the path of growth before anyone else catches on. The best Opportunities aren't always where everyone wants to be today. They're going to be where everyone wants to be tomorrow. That's the developer mindset, and you don't have to be a developer to think like one. Section 5, have a build plan before you buy. Last one, and this might be the most overlooked step of all. Have a build plan before you buy the land. I know that sounds backwards, but here's what happens when people skip this. They find the lot, they fall in love, they buy it, and they start trying to figure out the house. And that's when reality hits. The builder they wanted doesn't work with the lot size, the home they had in mind doesn't fit the setbacks, their budget doesn't cover the construction loan terms they've actually qualified for. Before you buy land, I want you to be able to answer these questions. What's your total budget, land plus build? What size home do you actually need? Do you have a builder in mind, or do you need one? Have you looked at construction financing and what that process looks like? How long do you plan to stay? Primary residence, investment, or both? The lot and the land need to work together from the start. When they do, the whole process is smoother, faster, and a lot less stressful. Here's what I want you to walk away with. Buying land isn't just about finding a lot you like. It's about finding a lot that actually supports your goals. The right piece of land in the right location with the right due diligence done up front can be your dream home, your next investment, or the foundation of something way bigger. But skipping these steps, that's where people lose money, and I don't want that to be you. If you're looking at land or thinking about building custom anywhere in Northwest Florida, Pensacola, Milton, Gulf Breeze, Navarre, 30A, Destin, reach out. I help buyers navigate this whole process from finding the right lot to connecting you with the right builder. If this video helped you, hit subscribe. I'm dropping content on land, custom builds in the Northwest Florida market every week. And follow me on Instagram. The handle is going to be right here below. I post deals, breakdowns behind the scenes of what I'm actually working on, and I will see you on the next one.